I'm sure you've heard of giving your ex a silent treatment or how absence makes the heart grow more loving, but you wondered how exactly does it work? Today we will see through psychology why ignoring your ex is the perfect basis to recover or overcome this love. Why is it so powerful to ignore your ex? If you are trying to get your ex back or get over your breakup, you've probably come across some version of the no contact rule. It is the most recommended technique after a breakup. The no contact rule is basically this period of time, usually 21 to 45 days, where you will ignore your ex to miss you while you work on hitting that reset button to improve your life in all aspects. But today we will not talk about the types of no contact rule. Now it is about understanding what makes the no contact rule so successful. The Reactance Theory. Reactance theory is a psychological concept that dictates how humans behave when their behavioral freedoms are taken away from them. In general, when you take away certain behavioral freedoms from someone, that person will do everything possible to get it back. For your purposes, the no contact rule is basically taking away your ex's freedom to talk to you, and their reaction would be to try to regain that freedom. That sounds perfect. In theory, obviously. But this is not exactly the case in real life. So if you decide that you are going to ignore your ex, in theory, she would react in some way to try to regain that freedom of behavior. Well, for those who use the no contact rule, I ask, how often did your ex approach you during the no contact rule? Surprisingly, about 63% of the people who answered the question said that their ex did not approach during the no contact rule. So what does that mean? Does that mean that ignoring your ex with the no contact rule is not an effective strategy? Not quite. That means you are focusing on the wrong thing. It is the biggest mistake people make about ignoring their ex. What matters more than anything when it comes to ignoring your ex is what you do with that time. I started to notice this same pattern in almost every success story. The people who actually used our show and got their ex back, it was about how they used their time during the no contact rule. They didn't just sit around feeling sorry for themselves, not that there's anything wrong with that for a clear time. In fact, they bounced back, dusted themselves off the negativity and depression of their breakup, and took matters into their own hands, improving their lives in all sorts of ways. Now I know what you're thinking. Ignoring your ex and working on yourself is the most cliched response out there. Well, I'm telling you, it's a cliche because it works. When you overcome yourself and show your ex a new side of yourself, your ex feels that intrigue. As long as you focus on yourself and not your ex, you are moving towards the correct mindset of becoming an unforgettable person. And that's a big reason why ignoring your ex is so powerful, but it's not the only reason. Another reason ignoring your ex is so powerful is because of the stability nature it provides. You see, a breakup is a very unstable and emotionally charged environment. No one wants to deal with all the drama of a breakup, so your ex will likely run away. Now, if your ex runs away after breaking up with you, your solution was probably overreacting and begging him to come back. You would do anything from blowing up her phone and her social media to maybe even showing up at her house to get her to accept you again. All of these insecurities only exaggerate the chaos and push your ex further away. Your ex wants nothing to do with you because it seems like you are extremely insecure. Whether you realize it or not, the more stable you are, the more you start to attract your ex again. But that's not the only thing that happens while you act stable and confident by ignoring your ex. If your ex is in a new relationship, or started a rebound relationship, the following is going to happen. Your ex will begin to compare their daily life with that of their new partner and with you. They will probably try to be just friends with you, but in reality they will start looking in you, the kind of emotional support that they should look for in their partner. So sometimes ignoring your ex and letting them figure things out on their own is enough to take advantage of that ex syndrome by comparing you, where regret comes into play. Now, if you liked this video, share it on your WhatsApp, as well as on your social networks, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now please write us a comment. I send you a big hug. Don't forget to also request advice on the link in the description of this video, where it says click here. Thank you.